My God, I hate drugs.
Breaking news at this hour, the Senate and the House of Representatives have ratified the 2019 national budget. The lawmakers finally agreed on the bill's provisions after nearly 6 months of deliberations. Approval on the budget was delayed because of alleged anomalous insertions favoring some members of Congress. Let's first get the latest from the Senate. Our Rex Remitio is there. Rex, what's next now that the Senate has ratified the bill?
Well, after months of delay and squabbling among the two houses of Congress and executive branch, the 2019 national budget is finally approved. This after 15 senators voted for, while 5 lawmakers moved against the passage of the much-awaited 3.757 trillion peso budget. Why is this important? The lawmakers are able to avert further budget delay, which economists say will have a negative impact on the country's economy. Socioeconomic Secretary Ernesto Pernia even said this might slash up to over 2% of our gross domestic product growth. This can greatly affect the government's anti-poverty efforts, job creation, and how the country will progress in general. Earlier this afternoon, the Senate and House Bicameral Committee has approved the budget after almost half a year of deliberations. It has been delayed for various reasons. First, the squabble between the House and Senate on the use of a cash-based budgeting system. Both houses also deliberated quite long on the sources of realignment funds. The senators who voted to ratify the budget are Senate President Tito Soto, Senators Mig Zubiri, Joel Villanueva, Loren Legarda, J.V. Ejercito, Nancy Binay, Win Gatchalian, Gringo Nasan, Manny Pacquiao, and among others. The senators who voted against it are Panfilo Lacson and opposition members Franklin Drilon, Bacchino, Risa Ontiveros, and Kiko Pangilinan. Lacson even delivered a 20-page privilege speech before the vote denouncing the said version as, quote, pork-ridden and cholesterol-rich. The senator says there are a lot of insertions in the budget reminiscent of pork barrel that the Supreme Court declared illegal. He explains that almost every House lawmaker will get 160 million from the budget, regardless of the need of his or her district. But still, President Duterte's allies who comprise the majority in the Senate prevailed. Legarda says these infrastructure projects are not born out of pork barrel as long as these are requested by line agencies. Now, the 17th Congress adjourned after both houses' sessions today ends today in preparation for the 2019 midterm elections. The President is also set to sign the 2019 national budget. Ina.
Thanks, Rex. That was Rex Remitio reporting from the Senate. Now let's check the situation at the Batasang Pambansa. We have Paolo Barcelon reporting live from Quezon City. Paolo, now that all deliberations are done, one question remains. Does the 2019 budget still have pork?
Well, Ina, House Appropriations Committee Chairman Congressman Rolando Andaya had that answer, and that answer is it's true. There were pork barrel insertions in the 2019 national budget, and it's these insertions that had caused the delay in ratifying the Bicameral Conference Committee report of the 2019 national budget. In response to Senator Panfilo Lacson's privilege speech earlier tonight, and where he claimed rather that the standard pork barrel funds of each congressman was at least 160 million pesos. Andaya says his committee was forced to further scrutinize the budget after seeing disparities among districts.
That's true. That's why we were forced to go into this very deep analysis of the budget, in which we uncovered wide disparities between amongst the different districts. You had 8 billion on one hand, as small as 400 million in the district on the other hand. It was a hard job.
Now, House Minority Leader Danilo Suarez supported Andaya, saying the difference between senators and congressmen is how they use funds to deliver their constituents' needs. Suarez also says House members are not the implementers of projects and therefore do not directly use the funds.
If you are the best debater in the session hall ng Senate, you'll get elected. Sa amin, sa Congress, if you don't deliver to what our constituents ask, we will not be elected or re-elected.
It is these concerns over pork that triggered ACT Teachers Party List Representative Antonio Tino to object to the ratification of the BICAM budget report. House Majority Leader Fredenil Castro and Deputy Speaker Mylene Garcia Albano did not respond, ensuring that the vote continued. This is what happened on the House floor as the budget BICAM report was passed.
There is an objection, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker. There is an
Majority
objection.
Leader.
You asked if there was an
We are in the
objection.
period of voting, Madam
Objection,
Speaker.
according to our rules.
I
There is a
already
motion
said
to approve the
that voting
conference
should
report
not
of
be
the
interrupted.
2019 GA.
Accordingly,
All
Madam
those in favor
Speaker,
say
let's
aye.
proceed with the
All
voting.
those against say nay. The ayes have it. The motion is approved.
Tino later claimed in a statement that what happened was a reflection of how congressmen denied objections to the alleged pork barrel insertions. After the vote, Speaker Gloria Macapagal Arroyo addressed members of the House, saying that the 2019 national budget is the most closely scrutinized under the present system of Congress, which was rolled out in 1987. After this vote, the House session was formally adjourned until May 19, 2019. Andaya and Suarez say they will try to continue investigations on the alleged 75 billion peso budget insertions, which Andaya claims was done by the Budget Department, an allegation that Budget Secretary Benjamin Jocno has called baseless. Ina?
Thank you. That was Paolo Barcelon reporting from the Batasang Pambansa. Malacanang is pleased the Senate and the lower house were able to reconcile their differences over the budget. Presidential spokesman Sal Panelo says the budget will ensure inclusive growth and sustainable development in the country. Meantime, the Budget Secretary facing yet another allegation. House Committee on Appropriations Chairman Rolando Andaya accuses Budget Secretary Ben Jocno of trying to bribe lawmakers. He says Jocno offered congressmen 40 billion pesos to keep quiet on anomalous insertions in the proposed budget. The congressman adds Jocno planned to get the bribe money from government savings last year. The Budget Secretary denies the accusation. In a text message to CNN Philippines, he calls Andaya's claim a, quote, wild and baseless allegation. Jocno was a no-show again at the latest House hearing on the alleged budget anomalies, despite a subpoena issued to him by Andaya's committee. Jocno insists Congress rules require that he be given 3 days' notice to attend the hearing. President Duterte has vetoed the Coco Levy bill. On the last day of session of Congress, Senate President Tito Soto said Executive Secretary Salvador Medjaldea transmitted the president's veto message. The bill establishes a trust fund for coconut farmers and provides for guidelines on how to use the fund. Last year, Senate Majority Leader Mig Zubiri said the measure was in danger of being vetoed because Malacanang wanted some amendments to it, particularly on the members of the board that would distribute the funds to farmers. The Transportation Department recently banned all bottled drinks and liquids inside the Metro Rail Transit in light of the bombings in Holosulu. Some commuters criticized the move, prompting authorities to allow some exceptions to the rule. Our Anjo Limario tells us more.
Weeks before the Holo Cathedral blast, a bomb threat was sent to MRT's official email. The management says this has been coordinated with authorities to track down the sender. It says this is one of the reasons for imposing stricter security measures in different train stations in light of recent attacks in Mindanao. The Transportation Department recently banned all bottled drinks inside MRT. But on Thursday, authorities released a list of allowed liquid materials in stations and trains. Some passengers are against the policy.
Po hindi pinagbabawal kasi paano kung naano ka sa MRT, di ba? Once na nasamid ka, nabulunan ka, na ano ka, paano iinumin mo? Wala.
Dapat may dala ng ng mineral, di ba? Kasi pag nauhaw ka, pag himatay ka doon sa loob, dapat may dala kang tubig.
So hindi kayo pagbawal?
Oh, dapat lang may tubig talang dala. Kasi para sa health natin yun eh.
But for others, it's good for their safety.
Para maiwasan yung sa bomba, yung
Pero paano kayo? Pabor kayo doon?
Oo, siyempre.
Kasi para
sa kaligtasan ng mga pasahero.
Depende man naman kasi. Kasi kung minsan yung mga pinag-inuman, itinatapon lang sa loob. Kaya so far, okay lang. Okay lang. Oo. Saka yung pagbomba ngayon, di ba? Sa Mindanao, nilalagyan ng kwan, okay lang, walang problema.
The MRT management says bottled drinks, water, and any liquid substance can be mixed to make liquid bomb. It says liquid bomb has nitroglycerin, which is oily and clear, so it's easy to conceal it in lotion or shampoo bottles. The Metro Manila Police meanwhile said while there is no confirmed threat in Metro Manila, they are not letting their guard down. The Transportation Department has already apologized for the confusion on the policy. But until when is this liquid ban? MRT authorities say it's up to the police. And while the alert is still up, they are appealing for full cooperation among commuters. They say they don't want a repeat of the Rizal Day bombings in 2000 that killed and injured scores of people, including those in LRT 1, which had the most number of casualties.